So the ascending tracks of the spinal cords, which are on entering the spinal cord, the sensory nerve fibers, the five have different sizes and functions are sorted out and segregated into the nerve bundles or the tracks into the white matters. It is the bundles of the ascending fibers that refers to as the ascending tracks. These ascending tracks are mainly divided into two groups: the extororeceptive information, which carries the extororeceptive information which originates outside the body, such as pain, temperature, and touch, and proprioceptive information, such as uh, muscle and joints. So as you can see, the different parts of the spinal cord, this is the transverse section of the spinal cord showing the mid-cervical level of the general arrangement of the ascending tracts on the right and the descending tracts on the left. So basically, we are going to focus on the right one, which include fasciculus brachialis, fasciculus cuneatus, posterolateral tract, then intersegmental tract, and there is lateral spinothalamic tract. So the origin of ascending sensory tracts, they basically originate, as you can see, in the spinothalamic tract, in the spino-olivary, in the fasciculus cuneatus, or also in the fasciculum cranialis. So for the different like pain and temperature, we can see it is shown by the red line, and the muscle joint and through the cerebellum is shown by the blue line. This diagram shows it. You can see it. So the summary of all ascending tracts. So basically, the ascending tracts have like different levels of neuron. So the first level of neuron for pain and temperature is located in the posterior ganglion. Then the second order neuron is located in substantia gelatiginosa. Then the third order neuron is located in the ventral postlateral nucleus of the thalamus. The pathway is lateral spinothalamic spinal lemniscus, and the destination is posterior central gyrus. So there are others also, somatosensory pathways such as light and pressure and touch, vibration, and sense consciousness. So all of them are written over here, as you can see in the diagram. Then we will talk about the topical diagnosis of the spinal cord lesions. So the main key features are symptoms, like how they are like diagnosed. The first key feature is like to speed of the symptom onset. It can be hyperacute, acute, subacute, and the chronic one. The disease course may be monophasic, it can be monophasic, or maybe like with the multiple phase or the progressive one. So the progressive one, complete partial or no recovery stage. The lesion appearance in the MRI, that is length and the position, along with the cross-sectional pattern involvement such as gray and white matter, anterior and posterior or the lateral locations, and there are also clinical features. So as you can see, with the hyperacute, there is first infarction. In the acute one, there is in the hyperacute and acute, there is hemorrhage, and after that, there is neuromyelitis, optic spectral disorders. In the chronic progressive one, as you can see, there is like factors such as neoplastic, then hereditary and relapsing remitting multiple sclerosis also can be there. Also the progressive multiple sclerosis, then the chronic progressive. Okay. So in the differential diagnosis we generally do the differential diagnosis by the stage. Which stage it is the lesion is. So for the hyperacute lesions, the MRI, sagittal MRI is long, and you can see the differential diagnosis by spinal cord infarction, also by neuromyelitis optic spectrum disorder. Also there is hemorrhage. For the short one, there is only hemorrhage. So for subacute and acute, there is long and short. So as basically you can see, there is like metabolic or neuroplastic in the short one. In the long one, there is autoimmune, maybe infectious or maybe acute disseminated encephalomyelitis. Then there is a chronic one and relapsing also. All of it is good. I have shown this in the diagram, like the differential diagnosis. So yeah, I found some CT scan about the sarcoidosis, these like lesions to it. The spinal cord sarcoidosis, the first figure you can see there is spinal cord sarcoidosis with trident sign A3 and the dorsal sublabial combined with the central canine enhancement forming the trident. Spondyli- spondylolysis with an enhancement pancake sign, which can be seen in the B2 and the typical central gray matter sparing the enhancement. There is aquaporin 4, which is called AQP4, IgG seropositive neuromyelitis, optica spectrum disorder, and MOSD with long lesions and the ring enhancement. A spinal cord infarction showing the snake eye or the owl eye with on the both T2 and the enhancement, which is rarely seen in postprandial glandulonia. So, which I have shown this all in the CT scan. Okay, that's it. Thank you.